Good morning. It is Monday. Usually we go thrifting, but we're still in the we have too much stuff, we still have to list phase of life. I did not get this listed last night. I wanted to, but just didn't get to it. I did get the two things up that were supposed to be on auction. Both of them are on auction. But this thing's in really good condition. It is vintage. We garbage picked it last night if you don't follow us completely. But look at the condition of this thing. Like, it's clean. It's in good condition. I'm surprised. This is probably the nicest one I have ever gotten my hands on. And of course, it was a garbage pick. I started to wonder how people would react if because the guy who threw this and the other one in the holder thing for the fishing poles, that's what I'm trying to say, he was outside. And it started to make me wonder if I just walked up to him and just let him know, like, yo, you are throwing away probably $75. I'm putting this up for $25. I have yet to look up the Sears one, but it's vintage Sears. It's got to hold some value. And the reel holder, I'm probably going to auction off maybe, because it's not in great shape. It's very sun faded. But anyway, we did sell some stuff. I'm going to list this. I'm going to take cool pictures outside in the grass so that it looks, awesome. And then we'll get to what solds. And what we have sold. We actually did pretty okay over the weekend. 3 platforms, 4 if you count Craigslist, and what are you trying? Sorry, my dog's like sniffing my pocket like I have more treats in there, but I don't. Anywho, let's just start with Mercari, since this was the only thing we sold on Mercari. If you watched our video from yesterday, I listed this yesterday on eBay and Mercari, and within a couple hours took a reasonable offer of $19. It was listed for $25 plus the cost of shipping. Not too bad there. So we got to print a Mercari label today and get this shipped out. And then we'll move to Etsy, because we only have 2 things that sold on Etsy. This I thought was just really interesting. I bought it at Casey's auction with a bunch of other planters, but I've never seen a red/pink, burgundy, whatever you want to call it, drip glaze. They're always brown or green. This one is very pretty, like maroon color drip glaze. Sold that for $9 on Etsy plus the cost of shipping. And this majestic thing, you've seen me pick it up at the flea market. I paid $10 for it, and I sold it for $90 on Etsy. Now the fun part about this is it's going to Australia. They paid, I believe, $109.72 to ship this to Australia. 200 and some odd dollars. Whew. They must really, really want this. I cannot imagine spending that kind of money on shipping. That's insane. But this is going to Australia for a lot of money. Well, a lot of money to some. Chump change for others. This sold on eBay, I believe for $15, but let me double check. $18.99 with free shipping. That is what I sold that for. Bought it from Salvation Army. It's vintage 1990s windbreaker. Vintage Reebok. I remember these from like my childhood. The reason I purchased this, other than the fact that it was half off and it's freaking rad, was that there was money in the inside pocket at Salvation Army. Like, they didn't check the inside pocket. And I was flipping through the racks and I heard change jingle. And I found the inside pocket, also found like $11 of 1990s dollar bills, y'all. It was fun. Oh, just tripped over my dog. Anywho, we'll move down here. This is a microphone. It's a Turner microphone. Rich had to buy these 2 pieces separately because this went to that. So it was kind of a save so that somebody didn't buy this without this or this without that, because they go together. But we bought it for $15 and took a $30 offer on eBay. So A little bit less than a double up on that, and they get to stay together. Now, if you watched our video from yesterday, you've seen my screw up on these Blendo glasses. These are like tall tumblers. They are awesome. I am a little bit obsessed with anything Blendo. I just absolutely love the way they look. This set I bought at a thrift store. I paid $3 for the 6 of them, and they sold for $30 on eBay. I had afterwards found and bought at the same thrift store, but it was like 2 weeks later, a green Blendo pitcher that I had every intention of putting with this set and relisting it. I didn't get it to it quick enough, so these sold separately, and I listed the pitcher yesterday by itself. Womp, womp, womp. Epic fail. But I still got $30 out of that, and I believe I listed the Blendo pitcher for like 17 or 18 bucks, so whatevs. And last but not least, we have this sailboat that holds tobacco pipes. We bought this at Casey's auction. I think I paid $2 for it. I'm really cheap at auction, so I doubt I paid much more than that. Maybe 3 or 4 bucks, but I really think I only paid $2 for it. And ended up taking a $15 offer on eBay. And this is the things we have sold in the platforms we have sold them on. We're gonna get this stuff boxed up and ready to go out. Everything is shipped, and we are checking out a new spot, possibly to drop in. This thing is awesome. You just put your canoe or your yak on here, and it like takes it down for you. We magnet fished this a long time ago. Didn't really find much, but look how awesome. We're gonna picnic. We're gonna picnic lunch. This is a pretty awesome spot to picnic lunch. I am sufficiently stuffed, and I cannot wait to do this run. I want to do it tomorrow, but honestly, we need to do some work. We're supposed to be taking the boys to Cedar Point on Wednesday for the kids' birthday. So we need to get some work done before Wednesday. We can't just slack off all summer. So me and Rich decided to do some just exploring, and look what we found. You can rent this. It's a rustic cabin. It's got fire pit. It's got an outhouse back here. A little cooker dude. Pump water. It sleeps 14. I looked in the window. It's got horseshoe pits. This is epic. I'm so excited we found this. We're gonna actually look into figuring out how much it would be to rent this. It's got a wood burning stove and big huge log tables. Oh my god, I'm so excited. We're back at the house. I'm gonna get this listed up on Facebook Marketplace as just a project chair. It's been hanging out for a while. I thought maybe I would turn it into one of those basket chairs with the pretty flowers and painted. I'm never gonna get to it. So I'm just gonna list it fairly cheap and see if somebody else wants to work on it. Got home, decided I was gonna call everybody I could think of to pitch in on a cabin to rent one of those rustic cabins. I made one phone call, she didn't answer, and it became painfully obvious how many friends I have. So that's up in the air, but yeah, chair. And then we're gonna go garbage picking here in a little while. It is that time. We're gonna go garbage picking, see if we can find some more cool stuff. I think I'm gonna keep this for myself. Heck yeah, I think that would work perfect for down in the basement. There's like stuff. Like, what is this? Oh, it's a power washer. These things are heavy. I believe this is just going to be scrap metal. It's definitely twisted and bent, but whatevs. Oh man, I might not even grab that piece. It's like covered in ants. Well, yeah, Not that epic today. I'm assuming this does not work. It's probably just scrap. Plan on keeping the black shelf to use for eBay storage, Etsy storage, that kind of thing. I'm gonna most likely put it down in the basement. Scrap metal and more scrap metal. I think that's all we picked up. Yep, other than a couple shipping boxes, that's all we picked up. It was kind of a womp 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 kind of event. So I guess what I should do is just focus elsewhere. I have yet to list this. Think I'm gonna do that right now and try to get rid of it. Now the question is, do I throw a patio umbrella set or patio umbrella in with this set? I have 3 of them in the garage. Although I don't have a thing that holds it underneath, I guess I'll just stick this stuff up. Table, 4 chairs there. And then we got 2 chairs and a little side table here. I'm also thinking I may break that up. Sell this for $40, just the 4 chairs and the table, and sell these 2 chairs with that table for $25. I think that's going to be the biggest bang for my buck. It's almost 9 o'clock at night, but I'm going to list one more thing before I decide to cut this video. But I think it's time we start to get through the ladder hoard. I'm actually going to grab this crossback one. It's vintage and definitely probably the coolest of the ladders in the ladder hoard. Therefore, probably the most expensive of the ladders in the ladder hoard. Definitely has a lot of character. It's pretty sturdy too for its age. I'm thinking as is 30. We're gonna try $30. I'll just include a bunch of pictures of different ideas from Pinterest that people can do with old vintage ladders. I love using old vintage ladders for displays and plant stands and all sorts of cool stuff. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. And that's it for me. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.